السلام عليكم شباب، معكم نزيه من اتحداك، وهلا رح نحضر حالنا مشان مقابلة حصرية مع المدير العام تبع يوبيسوفت إيف جيمو، وإن شاء الله يبسطكم المقابلة. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So Ubisoft has been doing really good over the past 3 years. Really good.
Thank you.
Going all the way to now the third largest independent publisher. So, which makes me wonder, how did you do it? How did you guys achieve this achievement?
It was possible because we have good creators, and those creators are located all over the world, so they can understand what are the tendencies in different territories, and each one is really bringing his culture into video games.
So back in 2011, your market shares were around 9% in Europe. Do you think with a further push to localize big Ubisoft titles for our region, the Middle East, do you think you could boost your cut of the cake?
Yes, I think Middle East is very important for us, and we are even working on our engines to make sure we can handle the language. And we want to grow very fast in all the region to make sure that our brands become known and recognized there.
Okay. So now the gaming industry is going to more of a online multiplayer social interaction, you know, just to bring gamers together on one platform. But you guys at Ubisoft, you proved that you can still achieve and be successful without having to focus mainly on that. You can still be successful with very big single-player games.
In fact, what we are doing is we are on one side doing big games that will become single player, but with the possibility to have your friends in the game with you if you wish to. And on the other side, we are doing free-to-play games that are going to be dispatched and sold in most of the territories. And our studio in Abu Dhabi is going to work on all the games that will be localized for the region. So like this, we can, penetrate the market better and make sure that our games are really adapted to the feelings and the region. Yes.
Okay. So I realized over the past 2 years, you're very fond about the Wii U, about the Nintendo's Wii U.
Yes.
So the things change over the past year. I mean, because I noticed you have Zombie U, which is an exclusivity for the Wii. But are you still that now that you have the actual real machine in your hand to develop? You still have that confidence that this machine will be successful?
Yes. What's very important to understand is that Nintendo is one of the best creators in the industry. They have been creating games that have revolutionized the industry for a long time. And so when they come with a machine, they always come with very smart ideas that will help to create new gameplays. And in this case, they are bringing the gamepad with the touch. It's really helping to explore a completely new world.
Yeah. So now, why did you decide to open the studio in Abu Dhabi? Was it just for localization, or maybe you're gonna go for hopefully have titles being developed there?
The goal, we are proud that we could actually finalize the deal in Abu Dhabi, and our goal is to make sure that Abu Dhabi becomes one of the biggest studios in the region, and that we can create games that will influence the rest of Ubisoft, because it's a region we have not been too much in, and in having Ubisoft employees in the company that influence the global group will make us change also the types of games we do, and I hope it will help us also to become better known and more adapted to the region and the needs of the different customers.
So I noticed with Shootmania, you're trying to enter something you never entered before, which is the e-sport.
Yes.
The electronic athletes, which is now starting to become something big. I mean, you have the MLG in the States, you have us in the Middle East. I wanted to know, was it because it's growing that you're trying to go for it, or because you see that there's a future with this type of sport?
What we see is that the players are having lots of fun when they play esports games, and that's what makes us consider that if really they have huge fun in playing those games, we need to be there. We need to be with in the places where players love to have competition, that they can increase their status, that they can become stars. It really goes with what our goal has been in the last few years, you know, making sure that our gamers become stars.
Alright. Okay, here's a small tricky question.
Sure.
The Abu Dhabi studio, are you gonna bring people from around your other Ubisoft studio, like Montreal and the one in China and the one in Montpellier in Paris? Are you gonna bring people in from those different companies? Or are you gonna go for maybe recruiting from the region?
Oh, the first thing is we will recruit as much as we can from the region, and we will take people from our different studios to train those groups of people that we recruit locally, so that they can go very quickly at the level of at the worldwide level. And on top, what we will do is we will also do games that will be created in other countries, but for which a part will be done in Abu Dhabi. So like this, they can learn all the techniques, all the tools, and that will help them to one day do their own stuff.
Yes. So maybe it's gonna be, let's say, I don't know, maybe Splinter Cell will talk in Arabic in our region. That could help.
Yes, that's the goal. The goal is really to make sure that this team comes quickly at the worldwide level, and that they help us to create new ideas, new concepts, and it's really in merging those ideas together that we can be creative in
and
the
not
company.
Just adapting.
The goal is to learn, you adapt, and then you go to the next level. But we will need for that to have people, you know, very interested to demonstrate what can be done. We need to have schools to train. We will need, you know, it's not, you know, those guys are Formula One pilots, so.
You've had some university-themed courses, like with Full Sail University.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you guys maybe are going to go hopefully do the same with us in the Middle East, since you have the Abu Dhabi studio.
Yes, it's a goal. The goal is really to work with the universities and even make sure that in those universities there are some classes that are given to the people there, so that we can work with them to prepare those different curriculums. So we have people when they get out of university that are already trained, and we can then go one step further with them.
All right. So, final question. Do you have any last message for your Middle Eastern fan all about Ubisoft?
Yeah, no, you know, anybody that can help us to grow fast there is very welcome. We want to go at a very high level, and we need the help of the people that feel they can bring something.
All right. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
للمشاهدين العرب، هلا اللي ما كثير فهموا شو كانت المقابلة بالإنجليزي، يعني اللي صار انه إيف جيمو كان عم يفسرنا انه كيف عم يجربوا يحولوا كل القاب يوبيسوفت الى مشان يمشوا، مشان يطلعوا عندهم روح عربي. مثلا لانه فتحوا استوديو جديد بابو ظبي، وان شاء الله رح يبلشوا يعملوا العاب فيها اللغه العربيه، مثل ان شاء الله سبلنتر سيل بالعربي او اساسن كريد بالعربي. بقى كان عم يحكي كمان انه هو كثير يعني هو وشركته يوبيسوفت كثير عم يجربوا يفوتوا بالمنطقه تبعتنا اللي هي يعني اللي هي شغله يعني كثير من الشركات ما عم بيجربوا يعملوها. يعني معنا ما في ما في اي بالشرق الاوسط او ما في اكتيفيجن بالشرق الاوسط. يعني هيدا ان شاء الله مع يوبيسوفت هي وعم بتفوت بالشرق الاوسط ان شاء الله بيصير الباقيين المنتجين الكبار مثل اكتيفيجن واي وديزني وكل هدول ان شاء الله هن كانوا كمان رح يلحقوا الوضع ويفتحوا استوديوهات بأبو ظبي بدبي وبالسعودية ويعملوا ألعاب للعرب. بقى إن شاء الله انبسطوا بالعرض ومنشوفكم لاحقا.
اتحداك